If Neymar is on the pitch for both legs against Man United and they manage to not defeat Man United with Neymar being on the pitch for both legs, Neymar will be inducted into the Brick Academy for a minimum of 1 year.
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
It's the kid! It's the kid! It's the kid, 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 it's the kid. Guys, we're in. We're in. I had to bring out the mail. I had to bring out the mail. I'm sorry. Because people who know me know that whenever a big occurrence happens, the mail has got to be brought out. And I think off the bat, this is a really good draw. Quality draw. Because why is this a good draw? We don't have straightforward matchups. We have very interesting matchups. And that is what makes a great draw, is that there are different kinds of matchups that bring a different kind of value. So guys, press pause, get a mail, be relaxed, because this is going to be a long one. I love this draw. I love this draw. Because there are so many storylines here. There's so many storylines here. You know, there's two heavyweights. There's attacking for football. There's something that's slightly tricky. There's something that we shouldn't even really assume. So let's just start first with this, because we'll basically build up. Schalke, Man City. Easy. Like, I'm sorry, like, I mean, first of all, Schalke, even if this was the Schalke of last season, I would still pick Man City to win that game. But the facts of that, Schalke have been underperforming. I think they're like 10th, 11th or 12th in the league. They've been underperforming really badly this season. City have gone to strength to strength. Have only lost twice in all competitions, once in the league. This is easy. This is an easy game, and I expect City to win both ties. So I really expect, by the time it comes to the second leg, I expect City to have already won the tie. So they may even beat Schalke like 3-0 in flipping Germany. So that for me was the basic one. Roma Porto. Roma Porto. For me, FC Porto. You know the sad thing about FC Porto. I feel that if FC Porto, like Ajax, like Monaco, like Dortmund, if they kept hold of all of their top players, they would be a Champions League heavyweight. Easily. If they had kept all of their guys, easily a heavyweight. Roma, like Schalke, they've been underperforming again this season. This isn't the same Roma who got to the semis last year. No Alice in Wonderland. No Raja. New players have come in, but obviously those new players have not really made the kind of transitions to really fit into the team or really offer much to the team. So, again, I feel that they're going to struggle. I see Porto winning this game. So, for me, I'm taking Porto over Roma. I think this was a good draw from Porto. I just think that Porto as a whole, I just think that they'll be able to deal with Roma. They may even win in Rome. Or even it could even be like a draw. I think that could be like a score draw in Rome. But yeah, I just think for Porto, not the most straightforward tie is the Man City tie. That's the most straightforward tie. So putting that to one side, I just think like for Porto over Roma, no, like easily FC Porto. Lyon Barcelona. No, guys, chill, man. We have time. We're building up. Don't worry, man. I'll talk. I told you this. That's why I brought up the reason why I bring up the mail is because I'm hype. Very few things hype me up in life. Very few things hype me up in life. So please, okay, I'm sorry that may be a bit of excess or anything. I'm really hyped. Totally. The Champions League was one of the first things I ever did on this channel back in 2010. So I live for this stuff. This is my oxygen. This is my oxygen. So please, okay, let me enjoy. Let me enjoy. Lyon against Barcelona. Barcelona should be wary. Barcelona are favourites. Barcelona should win. Barcelona will probably try and end it in our first leg. Barcelona should be wary because again, what Lyon were able to do with Man City and the kind of issues that Lyon caused Man City, I think Lyon will be very up for that. The pressure will be on Barcelona. Because remember, Messi, he was the guy that grabbed the mic and said, yo, we want to win the treble, whoa. So the pressure is on you because you've come out and said, no, we want to win the treble. So, but be very wary. Be very wary about what Lyon can do to Barcelona because I think Lyon, Depay, Fekir, their flanks as well. I think Lyon can cause Barcelona issues at the new camp because I just think the way that they break, the way that they can move into the ball and the kind of impact players they have, I think they would think that we can go to Camp Nou and say something in Camp Nou. So this isn't by no means a straightforward side for Barcelona. I think Barcelona will have to really be they'd have to be at their best. This is not the one where they can just literally sleepwalk or play at 50%. They have to pretty much be at the best. So, but I'm riding with Barcelona to do it. I just think that Messi, it will be the difference maker. If Messi is fit, available for both sides, I just think he'll be the difference maker in that game. Ajax, Real Madrid. We're building up, baby. We're building up. Your boy, Double H. What's up? I cannot guarantee Real Madrid win this game. I'm sorry. So this one me hating. Okay, I cannot put money saying 100% sure that Real Madrid are going to beat Ajax. I can't do it. I can't do that because these guys who have earned their name Madrid have just been losing games left, right, and center. That's the defense gonna be sure. You're beating Rayo Vallecano, the leader, and Huesca like by one solitary goal. The young players coming in are not that great. Ajax are a good team. Ajax caused Bayern serious issues. They caused Bayern serious issues. So if you're Ajax, you would love that draw. Because Ajax know that, hey man, we are the underdogs here. And everybody will place us as the underdogs here. Let's go out and just have fun. Let's go out, play football, have fun, and just really try and go at these guys. Got nothing to lose. It's already amazing how we've already been able to get this far already. You know, it's been a long time since Ajax have actually been in this situation. But for Real Madrid, that is, for me, it's going to be a tough one for Real. It's going to be a tough one for Real because I just think that you're going up against a team that know how to play. You know, and yeah, you're going up against a team that knows how to play. And Real Madrid will be coming off losing 3-0 to CSKA Moscow. That's it. I can't call it. I cannot come out and say, boom, yeah, I think Real Madrid will. And that's why this draw is so good. That's a very interesting draw. It's a very interesting draw. Because Ajax can cause Real Madrid issues. So, as of right now, something is telling me Ajax. I may be wrong, but something is just telling me that. I just think that because the Bernabeu is not a fortress. So if the first game is played at the Johan Cruyff Stadium, who knows what will happen there. Second leg, Ajax can go there and score goals. There's not keep, oh my gosh, go to the Bernabeu, man. They're going to go to the Bernabeu and still ride. So tough one to call, but I'm right with Ajax. Unless Real Madrid drastically change come February, I'm riding with Ajax there. I'm not trying to build up. Okay, so cool. I'm trying to think of the next one I want to go over. Okay, I'll save that. Tottenham Dortmund. For me, I believe this is going to be the most exciting game. No. I want to save that. United PSG. I want to save that. United PSG. Now, I have an announcement to make. If Neymar is on the pitch for both legs against Man United and they manage to not defeat Man United with Neymar being on the pitch for both legs, Neymar will be inducted into the Brick Academy for a minimum of 1 year. That is a fact. That is final. I've already spoken with the Academy and they all agree. So let me repeat. If Neymar Jr., as he allegedly calls himself, is on the pitch for both legs against Manchester United and they fail to defeat Manchester United, Neymar will be put in the Brick Academy for a minimum of 1 year. I do not want to hear anybody say anything otherwise in the comments. My decision is final. Don't you dare open your bloody mouth and say any crap out. Or whatever I feel. No. This final, shut up. I expect PSG to beat United by a minimum of 2 goals in both legs. That's right. I said it. I did not stutter. Even if I am a stutterer. I expect them to beat them both twice. By a minimum of 2 Gs in both of those ties. This, I don't know how United beat PSG. Even if PSG have issues with defense and so forth and everything, put it this way. So these are played in February, isn't it? Okay, the first legs will take place on the 12th, 13th, 19th, and 20th of February. Okay. Now here's a little curveball. Even if this shouldn't matter, but there's just a little curveball here. I said Mourinho would be sacked by Christmas, but again, I don't know what is happening here. It is very likely, come the 13th or 14th of February, mid-February, that United have a different manager. And maybe they get given a new lease of life. I don't see how United beats PSG with Mourinho still as the manager. I don't know how that happens. I don't know how that happens. United with a different manager, a different coach, a different approach. PSG are still favourites. I still expect PSG to win, but I think it becomes a lot more trickier and closer because again, it seemed that it's just totally different from what she saw from so many months. It's a very abnormal and wary approach that you have to take to said opponents. But with that being said, for PSG could not have hoped for a better draw because United were one of the worst. Apart from Schalke, United were probably the worst second place team. So yeah, for PSG, no excuses whatsoever. Tottenham against Dortmund. Oh my God. Now guys, now we're talking. Now we are talking. Because I was pretty much thinking about this. Because I was thinking about it and I said, you know what? How do we really approach this? Can you please just how do we approach this right now? The second leg is in Germany. That is hugely important. The second leg is in Germany. And if you want to know what a fortress looks like, it's Dortmund's crib. Second leg is at the crib. Second leg is at the crib. But this is a great matchup for both sides. Tottenham can beat Dortmund. Dortmund can beat Tottenham. Both teams can play fast. Both teams can be good on the counter attack, and both teams have sharp shooters there. Dortmund are the favourites for this game. Even if I think both teams can beat each other, Dortmund should look at themselves and say, hey man, we should look forward to, we should look to beat these guys. But Dortmund know that Tottenham pose a great threat. But it gets deeper. Because I wrote on my blog that Dortmund should prioritise the Bundesliga. Even if I feel that the Champions League is the biggest competition and is a competition where everybody should be focused on and everything, in my personal view, I think that based on what Dortmund have done and everything, and their leader they have over Bayern Munich, which is very rare at this stage, I think if it's choosing between Champions League or the Bundesliga, I feel that they should prioritize the Bundesliga. That doesn't mean that they should not care about the Champions League, but they should prioritize the Bundesliga, in my opinion. But still, man, I feel, hopefully, I'm not jinxing, I feel we're going to have 2 great games. It's going to be end-to-end. It's going to be attacking. There's going to be space. I want to see how Tottenham cope with Dortmund's one-touch football. I want to see how that young Dortmund defense with Akanji and Hakimi cope with Lucas Moura bombing on through, Harry Kane's movements, Dele Alli's and Eriksen's number 10 position. So there's just so many different things that can happen. But that's a great. I mean, for me, I'm putting my hands up. I'm putting my hands up. You can see. I feel that's going to be the match of the round. I feel we're going to have 2 quality games. Again, don't jinx it. I don't want to try and say it and then we now have 2 boring games. Based on how they play, their strategy, their approach, I think we're going to get G's. I think I can confirm that we're gonna get G's in both these games, hopefully. So yeah, but I'm siding with Dortmund because I just feel that second leg being in Germany, I think, is huge. Liverpool. Oh, guys, this stuff is good, man. No, it's good. It's good. Liverpool Bayern. Liverpool are favourites. Boateng's a brick. Hummels is either under review or he's about to become a brick. So got a Class B brick and a Class C brick. I love Robin. Robin deserves a send-off. This is last season, so it's in case none of you guys know, it's very sad news. This is Robin's last season. It's sick. It's disgusting. It's wrong. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening here. But it's Robin's last season, And look, I think that it would be right if Robin wins the Champions League this last season. That's just me. Okay, relax, chill. I feel it'll be really if Robin wins the Champions League in his last season. But Liverpool, I think, will cause Bayern a lot of issues. Because I've been watching Bayern in the Bundesliga, I've watching how they've been strong against certain Bundesliga sides. I just feel like if Liverpool's weaponry, both as a first 11 and off the bench, it's going to cause them so many issues. I mean, whether you want to look at Sule, Boateng or Hummels, those 3 defenders are slow, are laborious, and their reading of the game ain't that great. I think Hummels and Boateng have declined. And Sule just isn't a top-tier defender. He's at best a tier 3 defender. So I just think that if Liverpool go down the middle and they get their passing game and combination up, they're going to get juice against Bayern. But there is a path for Bayern. If Bayern can, at worst, keep it as a 1-goal deficit loss at Anfield, somehow, some way, and they can go to the Allianz, shut out Liverpool, and Lewandowski. Lewandowski. This is where you make your name. Forget about what you do in the Bundesliga. I don't think you get it. This is where you make your name because Lewandowski is that dude. Gnabry is a good supporting act. Robin is old. He's old. I still believe in you. I still believe in you. You still believe in you. You still be you're old. Okay, chill. I'm not ageist. Muller's a brick. Muller is a brick. Lewandowski has to have 2 games of his life. Or Lewandowski has got to be a freak of nature in that. And, as people reminded me, Van Dijk is suspended for that game at Anfield. You see, it's weird because you could say that that's a loss, but Liverpool are very strong at Anfield. Whereas Liverpool lost all 3 of their away games in Europe. So you would say that if there's a game that you'd want, if there was a game that you'd want Van Dijk to miss, it would be the Anfield game. If there's a game that you'd want Van Dijk to play for, it's the game at the Allianz Arena. Because that is where, okay, if you've not been good away, you really need to be good defensively to give yourself a good foundation. So I think it may be better for Liverpool that Van Dijk is there for the Allianz Arena game than in the Anfield game. But I'm going towards Liverpool because I just think that Liverpool just have too many weapons. And just matchup-wise, I look at Bayern defensively and those dudes, I'm looking at the kind of goals that they're conceding. Like, here Liverpool quicken the game. You get Keita in there, you get Shaqiri in there, and they really run and force Bayern to run, and they're quick in their transitions with Salah. I mean, nah, man. You know, so yeah, I just think it's a bad matchup for Bayern, and I think Liverpool should take it. But again, man, if Lewandowski has a freak of a game, if he has a freak of a game, who knows? Who knows? Because Lewandowski is not gonna do that. That can do something. But bro, you got to show up in Europe. You got to have that. Because last time you showed up in Europe big time was those 4 Gs you scored for Dortmund. So it's been ages since then. And the big one, the massive one, the tie of the round. When Atletico finished second, this was always going to be likely that there's a whole that they could face. It's going to have Atletico Porto. But here it is. Atletico Juventus. Boom! It's there. No hiding. No left, right, center. This is it. It's all plain and clear. And I think I see people say, this is where I see people being rude. People say, oh my gosh, it's going to be boring. It's going to be dull. People are going to fall asleep. Does nobody appreciate tactical battles? The reason why I love this matchup is that it's going to be a very tactical game. It's old school. It's an old school matchup. Old school pragmatism for the 180 minutes that we're going to have. Doesn't Cristiano have a good record against Atletico? Remind me, fact check that for me and put it in the comments. First leg is at Wanda. And I think the Champions League final is at Wanda, which Atletico will not be reaching. Let me be real. You see, as close as this game will be, and I feel like this game could be like a 1-goal deficit or something, or it could even go to penalties. I just see Juventus have more difference. They have more difference makers in the team. I think in Mandzukic, in Cristiano, in Dybala, and also what I think, Cancelo and all these boys and Benton Coleman, which the guy can do. I just think that those are more difference makers than, let's say, a Griezmann, a Costa, a Koke, and so forth, and Lemar, which is, look, bro. So, correct me if I'm wrong, is this really the same Atletico that should be feared way back in 2014, 2016? I don't think it is. They're still good. It's still a tough side. I just think Juventus, because they have more difference makers, I think it's going to be 1 goal that decides everything. I just think that Juventus's individual quality that they have, I think is going to make things happen. And also because, and I don't think Kylian is going to suffer. See, if Juventus faced Liverpool, that's a bad matchup. If they face Tottenham, that's a bad matchup. Atletico is a good matchup for Juventus. It's a really good matchup because that's a kind of team that they cannot have, because the game is going to be slower. It's not going to be fast. They won't really outstretch Chiellini and Bonucci too much. So that's something that the defense can handle. So I just feel overall, I say Juve take this. I think for Juventus it will be tough, but I think Juventus should win this. I just think that they have the pieces to pretty much go ahead of Atletico. And again, for Atletico, remember they finished second behind Dortmund. Dortmund are right, but they finished second, and they got beat down by Dortmund in that group. So I'm ready with the event. But guys, no. I love this draw. I love this draw. This is a quality draw. Because we just have a lot of games, man. A lot of really interesting, intriguing games, man. And again, I think someone even said it on the live chat. It's open. Is there a team that, oh my gosh, that's to be feared, oh my gosh, are Man City to be feared? Are Barcelona to be feared? Are Juventus to be feared? Like, there's no team to be feared. Just that, like, Liverpool is like, okay, they can cause you issues. City, okay, they can cause you issues. Barcelona, we know how Messi writes. You know, so, and PSG, it depends what PSG shows up. It depends what's being PSG shows up. And PSG without Neymar are not saying anything. But no. This is quality. So yeah, man. Comment below. Remember, follow your boy on Twitter at Havelpot. You know, join up and pledge to the Patreon for more content. And hit up the website. And yeah, man. Comment below, man, because I mean, just tell me, which do you think is going to be the title run? I've already said it. I'd say Tottenham, Dortmund will be the title run. I think we're going to have two really good games. So tell me, what's going to be the title run? The champions! Ah! Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hot patron by pledging an amount each month and then gain access to exclusive content only on the Football Hot Patreon page. Peace. Head over to the official site at halffootballhot.com or just click over here.